Was there a sense of relief, you think, for Amari when he's having a day like he did, or is there a frustration building, you think, leading up to that, or what was his mindset like, and how was having a game like that?
I think he stayed ready to go, and I've been watching him for a long time too, and he's a really good player. So to me, he got back to being himself, and thought we did a good job getting him incorporated, which I'd like to see continue.
What is using Amari out of the slot for you guys?
So people can't just set their watch to where he's going to be. If you can move him around, there's been times this year where he's been in the backfield. There's times he's out wide, he's inside. He's on the 2 receiver side, he's on the 1 receiver side. He's in the 3 receiver side, but he's inside. He's the second guy, he's the first guy. We definitely try and have something planned where he's all over the place, it makes it easy on me because I don't focus on, okay, he's in this spot, I got to get him this ball. I just still go through my reads, the way it takes me, and those kind of things. And so far, it's just helped us when we move him inside. He can do certain things, and then when we move him back outside, you see the structure looks different. People, how do they want to play him? How do they, whether they're funneling him or what do they want to do? So, just playing that game with him, really helps our offense.
He's able to do all those different things. What does that say that his game is
super smart? It means he knows the whole playbook. Whenever I think actually, if we just saw LeBron, he was talking about how he played point guard, right, this past game, and you take a guy that's super smart that can go from playing the 3 and then go to play the 1, and then he can go play the 5, and he knows all the sets, he knows all the plays, he can do all the same. Amari's the same kind mentally. He's the same kind of guy where he can go and play X, F, he can play Y, he can play the Z, he can play H. I don't know if he can play quarterback, but I'm sure that he'd find a way to be successful.
So 19 targets, and there was nothing out of the ordinary to try and get him the ball?
No. Not at all. No, there was definitely an emphasis on what we saw them playing defensively and how we could get him the ball. That was definitely something, schematically. But during the game, I didn't know he had 19 targets till after the game, to be honest. I honestly, as I always am, was just playing the game how I saw it, how I saw them playing, and it was things that we had talked about, so it wasn't just out of the blue. But then I looked, I was like, hey, 19, that has to be a record, man, for him. That was a lot.
Derek said you're a little bit like LeBron in terms of your knowledge of the game, being able to play different positions, whether it be slot, whether it be outside. What's the key to being able to do that, playing the different spots? And
you just have to study the game plan, make sure you know everything, make sure you know all the different positions because you might be in that spot.
What benefit do you see when you maybe are playing on the slot versus playing on the outside?
The benefit that I see is you go up against different players throughout the game. If you're constantly on one side, then you keep going against the same player. A smart player would learn your moves, but if you're going against, all 3 guys, then you can use the same moves sometimes because they haven't seen it. So that's the benefit for me.
Do you enjoy that part of it, the strategy part as to why a route will work, why it won't work, really getting into that part of it, as opposed to just what your route is?
Yeah, that's very important because you have to have that spatial awareness. If you only know your route, then you don't really have that awareness. If you know the guy's route next to you, then you know how much space you really have to work with.